Okay, so this video is kind of random, but I got these two boxes today, right? And in these boxes are Godzilla items I ordered off of Buyee. There's nothing too crazy in these things, nothing too spectacular, but I have nothing else going on right now. It's raining outside, it's cold, I'm just looking to have a relaxing, chill time. So I was thinking about just cracking open a Dr. Pepper, which I already did. Put on some Lofi and just open up some Godzilla toys and just have a overall good time. Apologies for the gloves. I have no idea how clean these items are, and I'm kind of a germaphobe. Pretty much everything in these boxes will have to be cleaned. So yay. So I'm thinking we start with the left one, because left is right, right is wrong. Always follow that rule and you'll never go wrong. So we're just going to put this box aside and crack open this one. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it like this for the whole video, because this seems a little unstable. So I might just put the box aside and just pull them out as we go along. But I just want to take a look on the inside. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't really remember exactly what I ordered. I have a faint idea of what I got. Oh lord. Yeah. We got a lot of goodies in here. We got a lot of them. Whole bunch of Zilla related goodness. Oh my god. Dude, okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put it to the side because this is kind of nutty. So I think we'll start with this one. I have no clue what any of this really is. Well, that's a lie. I have a faint idea of what I ordered, but for the most part, I've kind of forgot all of it. What do I want to cut? I think we can open it just like that. Just a quick little slice. Okay, I think I know what this is. Okay, so I think this is a Mega Gears from, or a theater exclusive Mega Gears. I think. I wasn't aware it was coming in this box though. Okay, so it's already been opened. A lot of yellowing on the box. Oh yeah, that's it, alright. I wonder if I can just grab it. And there it is. I do not like these things. Okay, I can just slip it out. Awesome. I'm gonna put the box aside. We're gonna keep that, 'cause I'm a loser. And here's Mega Gears in this bag, which I don't know if this is how it came originally. I just pull it out. In the photos, I swear. Oh, and there we go. Theater exclusive Mega Gears. I think I paid only $30 for this, which at the time I thought was kind of a steal. I wasn't aware it was coming with this box though. I just saw images of this. And dude, this is actually really sick. I'm not seeing any damage whatsoever on her at all. She looks immaculate, to be quite honest with you. I have wanted a theater exclusive Mega Gears for so long. And when I saw it for $30, I just kind of had to jump on it. Dude. So I think the theater exclusive Mega Gears is the best looking exclusive they ever did. The Kiyus they did as well were pretty cool, but I don't know, the colors on this one just kind of speak to me to my edgy soul. All this, I think, black, red, silver. Where's that blue? I can see some blue right there. Either way, she looks wicked. I'm very pleased with this. I'm a big Megagears fan. Godzilla vs. Megagears is like a... I want to say it's close to being a top 5 for me in the entire Godzilla series. So to have this figure is, honestly, I'm very pleased. Dude. And the tag? I don't really tend to focus too much on the tags. Can it separate? Can it open? I don't know if it can. I can't really do it so with my gloves on. But we're just gonna put you aside. So yeah. Just gonna put this over here. Megagears can chill right there for it now. Another one fell out as well. Another item. This one's pretty easy to tell what it is. So this right here is a Mothra Tamagotchi. I know very little about this. I just know I've seen these sealed go for stupidly high amounts of money. This cost me, I think, $10. I have no clue if it works though. But that wasn't really something I was too concerned about. I was just kind of happy to have one, or see one anyways, that I could buy. To see one that I could buy and own without, you know, going into financial ruin was nice. But yeah, I don't know how to turn it on. I'm assuming the batteries are either dead or this aren't in here. We're just gonna put this right here. Oh, okay, she toppled over. Anyways, next up, do I want a big box or a little box? This is like Christmas, but like if Santa only ever brought Godzilla stuff, which I am very pleased that he did. Let's go with this one. Okay, so this is a Showa 1924 Mech Godzilla. This is one I've also wanted for quite a while. Look, I'm just going to preface this. Everything I bought, regardless of whether or not I remember what it is something, well, they're things that I've wanted for a long time. Yeah, this is a Showa Mech Godzilla. I don't know the year of this one, 1983. This one's in really rough condition. Let me just get it out. Yeah, there we go. I've seen videos where people have these little dudes in their collections, and I always imagined it would have been a bigger figure. His arm is really loose, and yeah, I don't know why his arm's super loose compared to everything else. But he's really beat up, and that was honestly partially the reason why I bought him. The guy who was selling him in the description said that this was a toy he played with around 30 years ago when he was a kid, and it was only like $20 for me. So that little tidbit of lore with this toy and for the price just kind of made it special to me. To know that at one point in this toy's life, some kid just really adored this figure and just played with it. And you can see it, like this toy has been played with, and I don't know, that just gives this toy so much more character to me, to know that this wasn't like bought by a collector or anything like that, or a serious collector. This was bought for a child to play with, and it's a toy. It's meant to be played with. You know, it's meant to be bashed around with other toys, and for a kid to have their imagination and have fun. And to me, that was just so endearing. I don't know. That would just kind of made this feel a bit more special to me. There were other ones that were a bit more expensive that were in far better condition. None of them had the tag though. But on a toy this old, having the tag is kind of meaningless to me. I could really go with or without the tag on a figure this old. But yeah, I'm very pleased to have this guy in my collection. So I think it's time to move on though. Here's a pretty neat one. This is the Gotengo. It is I'm pretty sure this is the model. I don't remember if it was sealed or not, like mint, or if they put it back in the box. I'm assuming they put it back in the box. I hope they put it back in the box, because it's mint out. I don't know if I want to open it or not. Okay, so here we have the Gotengo. Don't mind my stupid light. Yeah, it wasn't open on that side, but it was opened right there. Oh god, I'm gonna like rip the box apart, aren't I? I hope not. There we go. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that. I don't like styrofoam. I'm just gonna assume it's in there, and I will open it later. But either way, this is something I have wanted for a long time. When I was around 7 or 8 years old, a friend of mine at school, I got him into Godzilla, and by extension, he got his little brother into Godzilla. And his little brother ended up getting this, and I remember seeing it at their house, and I thought this was such a cool little toy. When I was just a kid, around that age, Final Wars was probably one of my favorite Godzilla movies, if not my favorite at the time. It's just a big dumb movie in which Godzilla beats up every monster, but this ship design here, I absolutely adored, and I still do. I think it looks friggin' sick. But for now, I'm just gonna put it right there. I should probably give some context on why I bought so many Godzillas just now. This year, for me, marks 20 years of being a fan of Godzilla. I just kind of wanted to celebrate in a way, but I wasn't sure how. So I thought the most logical thing to do was to just drop a ungodly amount on Godzilla toys. And that's exactly what I did. I'm very pleased so far with the few figures I picked up. 20 years of being a fan. But anyways, the next figure though that I pulled out is actually kind of fitting. This is the Godzilla 64. I think this is a Godzilla store exclusive, I think. I'm not sure. But mine looks like it kind of got a little warped. Dude is kind of messed up, but that's okay. I want to say that's fixable. I don't know. Either way, aside from this little issue, he looks beautiful. He really does. This is probably the second figure I picked up when I decided to go with a big order, mainly because it's a cool design, but this Godzilla, this version of Godzilla, was my first introduction to the character. Mothra vs. Godzilla was my first Godzilla film. Just to hold this toy is, I don't know, it feels weird. When I was going to buy this one, I actually had a choice between this or the memorial box one. Some guy on Buyee was selling the memorial box Godzilla or Godzilla 64 for $50, and this was around, I want to say, $45. I didn't go for this one because it's cheaper. I went for this one primarily because I like the flatter paint job. I just really like the simplicity of this paint. I really do. I don't know, it's kind of insane to me to hold this, because I remember seeing the memorial box one on eBay growing up, just going for prices that I just can't imagine paying for Godzilla. So to finally have some representation of this version in my collection just means a lot to me. We're gonna put him right beside my Godzilla. What's next? Okay, this one's pretty sick. This right here, I have no clue if this even works. This is I believe it's called a real action Mothra, or a Mothra DX. I don't quite recall. So the idea with this is you would open it, of course, and you would put in some batteries, 2 AA's it looks like, and Mothra here would crawl. I think the seller said it worked. I'm not sure. I think we're just gonna put this aside right now because I do have another real action figure, or DX, whatever you want to call it, that I picked up because I'm a big fan of that line. I love the idea of a Godzilla toy that can walk or roar or light up or whatever. I always wanted stuff like that when I was a kid. I wanted Godzilla toys that were gimmicky. My brother, growing up, he was a big Batman, Superman fan. Every time we went to Walmart or whatever, there would just be like a wider range of like Batman toys that just have some light up gimmick or sound gimmick. And I always wanted that for Godzilla. And I didn't really get that till 2014 when they had the Atomic Roar Godzilla, I think it was, where like he shot out like a plastic atomic breath piece and he would light up and roar. That was pretty freaking cool. I'm pleased to have this Mothra in my collection now. I am. But on that note, there's also another thing in here, another real action that I see. It's pretty massive, but it's Space Godzilla. I don't remember the exact name behind it, or if it had like a special name. Because I know there's like a basic real action Space Godzilla, but then there's this big one that would light up. Trying to see if the other end of the tail's in here. It is Thank God. Dude, he's peeling around the neck. His neck is That's the thing, I'm not sure if this one works. The listing said it did, but with a figure like this, I don't really believe it. As cool as these toys were, they tend to be rather fragile. Yeah, his neck is peeling. I really want this one to work. Words can't properly describe how badly I wanted this guy as a kid. I got him for $30, $40. When I read that it worked, that was kind of what sold me on it. But yeah, no, I remember watching these old Japanese toy commercials on YouTube and seeing this one in the commercial. His like shoulder crystals would like light up or flash. See, I'm really hoping he works. I really am. I remember seeing this guy in a Monstrosities unboxing video years ago. I used to watch him a lot as a kid. And by kid, I mean like when I was like 14. I loved his videos. And his unboxing videos to me were always were really fun to see. Leading up to this, I tried to go back and watch them, but I think he privated them or deleted them or just unlisted them. Either way, I loved those videos. They were I love the vibe. I wish they're still up, but it is what it is. Okay, so next up, this one's another one I wanted a lot, and I'm finally happy to have. This is a Showa Anguirus. Dude, okay, now this is a lot bigger than I thought he'd be. I thought this guy was going to be a lot smaller. Dude, look at him. I know this is one that's fairly easy to get, but for whatever reason, I just never picked him up until now. But I have always wanted a Showa Anguirus, and now I have one, and I'm very happy. So my first introduction to this guy, it was in Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee for the Xbox. My dad came home from work and he wanted to play it. He played Gigan, which I didn't know who Gigan was yet, and by extension I didn't know who Anguirus was. But I picked him because I thought he looked cool, although I couldn't say his name for the life of me. And when I would play the game against my dad, his full power-up was just he would just roar really loud, and I think it would stun your opponent. Well, to me, I decided to call him Noisy, which is really dumb. I just remember loving this design and how he looked, so I'm very pleased to finally have this guy in my collection. Got a lot of Showa love already. Just gonna put him right there. We got 3 Showa monsters. I think that's Heisei Mothra Larva. I don't know. We got some books. Okay, this book. Yeah, this is a Godzilla vs. Megaguirus book. I love Godzilla vs. Megaguirus. It's a movie that stuck with me while I was a kid, and I go back and watch it more often than I really care to admit. So when I saw this, I kind of just wanted it, but I think it's just a picture book. I think. I don't know. I don't read or speak Japanese, but I don't know. Just these images of the Megaguirus prop, I just love. I don't know. I thought this was cool. Seeing all this behind the scenes stuff's just really interesting to me. Man, I wish I could read this. But yeah, no. I just thought this was really cool. I thought this was really neat. Just another thing from my Godzilla vs. Megaguirus collection. Oh wait, no, these are pins. Let me see. Whoops, hello. Yeah, this pin is microscopic. Hold on, I'm gonna put that one aside and get this one out. I think these both came from the same person. I don't know. It's difficult. I hope there's nothing important there other than the pin. So yeah. I think this is from the whole Godzilla thing. This is just a little Heisei Mechagodzilla pin. This pin set is one I've wanted for quite a while now. But this is the 60th anniversary pin set. So as you can see, it comes with the 60th anniversary logo and a Godzilla footprint in gold with his name. Now, just for context, I do have a Godzilla jacket. It's got a few patches and pins and buttons on it. I'm just gonna put the pins by Anguirus. We got a lot of this. We have a lot of these. Oh my goodness. I'm talking a lot. Jesus, how much money did I spend? Dude, what are these? Wow, okay, I thought this was gonna be a quick video, but no, we're gonna be here for a minute. I thought this was gonna be like 30 minutes tops. Yeah, this is another pin. Hold on. Hold the phone. It's the 50th anniversary logo. I wanted this one mainly because I wanted it to go along with the 60th anniversary one. I don't think I'm going to be wearing these ones on my jacket. These ones seem a little too nice. Okay, this one right here is a beat 'em on. Now, is it broken? I think it might be broken. I previously made a video in which I put together a knockoff beat 'em on, and I don't know if I made mention in there, but there do exist Godzilla beat 'em on, and I've always wanted one since I was a kid, but I wasn't aware until last year that there was a Space Godzilla one. I thought this was pretty freaking cute. And on this one we have another pin. It's the 40th anniversary Godzilla pin from 1994. So I have the 40th anniversary, 50th anniversary, and 60th anniversary. This right here is... I have no clue what this is. Well, it's a Chibi Godzilla button. Now, I'm not sure what the overall vibe the fan base has on Chibi Godzilla, but myself, I actually really love Chibi Godzilla quite a bit. That's mainly thanks to a friend of mine who got me into it. And because of them, I've come to adore Chibi Godzilla. I just wanted something for my jacket to have a little bit of Chibi Godzilla representation. When I saw this, I kind of had to have it. Now, in the listing, it was opened. This doesn't seem opened. These are the ones you can get. This is Chibi Mechagodzilla. I wanted something about Chibi Mechagodzilla because when it comes to the Chibi series, Chibi Mechagodzilla I find to be my favorite. I love him. I think he's adorable. That's gonna have a permanent spot on my jacket for sure. What is this? Okay, it is... Okay, yeah, it is a card. It's a card of Kiyu, all wired up and stuff. Mechagodzilla in general is my favorite monster, but Kiyu is the number one for me. Okay, this one we got. To go more onto my love for Megaguirus, I got this little tiny finger puppet thing. I think it's a finger puppet, of Megaguirus. I've seen this on eBay a lot, going for prices that I would never pay for something this small. This cost me $1. Not really much to say here. It's Megaguirus, it's small, it's adorable, it was inexpensive, and I love it. In here, okay. This is another finger puppet, I think. This is of Ebra, and as much as I want this is not mine. I bought it with the intention of giving it to my brother. My brother and I, big fans of the Showa series and of obscure monsters that usually don't get a whole lot of love, and Ebra is one of those monsters. I remember watching this movie a lot as a kid and just thinking the sea monster is pretty cool, and I always wanted a toy of him when I was younger, but I never could get one. And the closest thing I had to representation of Ebra in my collection was a lobster toy, a rubber toy lobster I bought from a thrift shop. So this pin right here, which you can barely see, there we go, little tiny Space Godzilla. It's from the same line as that Mechagodzilla 2. I think it's Mechagodzilla 2, or is it just Hasty Mechagodzilla? I don't know. Those two can go right there. I just kind of wanted to ramble on about more Godzilla stuff, if that's okay. I hope you all don't mind. I'm assuming these are more pins, and they are. These were a pin set I bought of movies. These two are kind of irrelevant. This one right here, though, is a Godzilla 2000 pin. It's either that or Godzilla vs. Megaguirus. This one's definitely going on the jacket. This one is definitely going on the jacket for sure. Just says Godzilla, and you can see Godzilla's face. So this right here is, I'm pretty sure these are just like little posters, like a little file poster thing that was released around the time of Godzilla 2014's Japanese DVD Blu-ray release. Godzilla 2014 is my favorite Godzilla movie. and I have picked up a lot of Godzilla 2014 merchandise. I think there's 2 of these in here, so that's great. Nothing too amazing, just I thought that was a cool piece. I think that was like $5 or so. Okay, this is another Godzilla vs. Megagears thing. This is a, I have no idea what this is meant to be. I think this was something you're supposed to hang on your phone. Look, it was Godzilla vs. Megagears. I like Godzilla vs. Megagears. I did not collect responsibly. I did not spend my money wisely. All this money could have gone to something more productive, something much more mature and grown up. But instead, I decided to spend all my hard-earned cash on Japanese toys. There's nothing cures depression like blowing money. This is my boy Jet Jaguar with his tag, of all things. Now, this cost me $30. Which I thought was an absolute steal. Seeing this thing on eBay, the prices are kind of crazy, but his tag is a bit messed up, but that doesn't really matter to me. I have wanted this toy for a long time, so to get it for as cheap as I did with its tag, to me it was insane. Again, for the price I saw, this was like a must buy, and we're just gonna put him over here by the rest of the Showa gang. I'm very pleased with that one. I'm very pleased. And this is another pin, or a button, sealed, of Gamera's 30th anniversary. I'm not the biggest Gamera fan, but I thought this one was really cute, and I need more Gamera representation in my collection. This is... So, when I bought that one, I was celebrating. And by celebrating, I mean I was just geeking out. I was like, oh my god, I have a Jet Jaguar. Tagged and everything. Not the one I wanted, but I have a Jet Jaguar. And then like literally like less than 10 minutes later, I came across this one. This one is beat up though, I'm fairly certain. It's missing his tag, but that's no matter. I'm just really happy to have this guy. Like, words cannot describe just how badly I wanted this guy as a kid. I know a lot of all this probably isn't the flashiest of an unboxing, and my voice is probably really annoying, but I'm very, very happy with all this. This is another pin and button set. Yeah, you see the Godzilla vs. Kong pin, and 2 buttons with Godzilla and Kong on them. This right here is... So this is just a Godzilla notebook. I bought it because I thought the art here looked cool. That's it. Really nothing huge. Anyways, here's something that's kind of random. It's like Godzilla 2014 muffler towel. No, we're not done there, because we have a Godzilla vs. Kong. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I think it's like cloth, I don't know. But I got that in a bundle with this. Another Godzilla 2014 thing. I don't know what that is either. But I mainly bought, but those 3 items with there came in a lot with this. This is a Godzilla 2014 mechanical pencil, I think. I saw this lot for $10 and I get 2 extra Godzilla 2014 items. Go for it, why not? So, we got this. This is a Hamtaro cosplaying as Mothra. I thought this was cute. It was only like $3. It's adorable, kind of weird, obscure. I saw one where Hamtaro was cosplaying Kyu, but it was like $20, and I wasn't gonna pay that. But this one was really cheap, so that was a must-buy. Yeah, I'm very pleased to finally own a Batra larva figure. I don't have a whole lot of Batra stuff in my collection. For $25, this to me was just, again, a no-brainer. Just get it, why not? Waste your money. Collect irresponsibly, live life, be happy. There's another thing. It's this. I managed to also snag a Godzilla beat 'em on. I think this one comes, yep, this one comes with the marble. I think this is the 94 release that would have released alongside this one. Not the later, like 2005, 2006 one. That was incredibly weak. I was expecting more. Hold on, let's go again. Yeah, okay. Oh, is this? It's another towel. That came in this whole thing. It's a -1 towel. good lord, I need to probably make some room here. Is this thing? Oh lord, I'm just gonna put it right up top there. So this is the Destruction City. This is a really basic toy. It's just Godzilla, the female Muto, and a bunch of plastic buildings. I already have this, but the buildings are green. In this one, the buildings are gray. I remember as a kid, I just couldn't find the gray building set. Gray buildings were incredibly hard to find. When I saw this, I just had to have it. This is another piece of Godzilla 2014 merchandise. One I also really wanted as a kid, and one that I'm very pleased to have. This is the German Godzilla 2014 Collector's Edition. It's a completely random piece of merchandise. That was like $100, which it likely, in all likelihood, was not worth $100. The box is in horrible condition, and I don't know if the statue that comes inside that thing is even in decent shape or not. Yeah, I remember seeing, when I was 14, seeing images of this thing come out, and I really, really wanted it, but I couldn't really get it. Oh god, there's styrofoam in this box. So as soon as you open it, you get the steel book, which is fantastic, I suppose, but it's not what you're here for. Look at him. Now right off the bat, I'm not noticing any damage. My biggest worry with this thing was that this would have arrived broken. Because in the photos, I didn't see, they didn't showcase the statue. The seller said it had been opened before and the statue had been put on display, but either way, the statue's in an immaculate condition. Wow. Let me just angle that a bit better. Look at him. Oh, I can't believe I actually own this now. His head looks a bit weird. That does not exactly look close to what he looked like in the film, but it's all good. Wow. That's so friggin' sweet, dude. I'm very pleased. I'm very, 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 very pleased. I know I didn't display this in the prettiest of ways to end off on, but words really can't describe. I know I said that a lot. I repeated myself plenty of times in this video, but you have to understand, I don't do stuff like this. Really. I don't make big orders of Godzilla items. I'm still kind of processing the idea that all this costs as much as it did. Don't get me wrong, I'm not new to the Godzilla collecting world. I know that this stuff can at times be pricey, but still, it's kind of insane. That said though, I'm pleased with all this. I'm happy. Currently in life, I'm not doing too hot. Life's kind of kicking my ass. This kind of just took all that away for a little bit, and it will likely stay away for some time. I'm just gonna sit here after this video is over and just kind of, again, drink a pepper, listen to some lofi, and just take this all in. A lot of this I wanted since I was a kid. A lot of this was something that was important to me growing up, and to finally have a lot of this in my life, it's nice to have, and I'm very pleased to own all this, and I'm incredibly grateful to be in the position that I am, that I can buy this. That said though, I don't plan on doing anything like this again for some time. A part of me was considering going to G-Fest to further celebrate me being 20 years into this Godzilla thing, but I don't know, that might be pushing it. And if I did go, I likely wouldn't spend an awful lot. I got pretty much everything I can think of that I need right now in terms of my Godzilla collection. Well, need in air quotes. Again, I did not collect responsibly, as Monstrosities would probably say, but I can't deny that this was relieving, I guess. This was needed, which I don't know if that's healthy, and I don't know if that's mature, but I don't know, I needed it. That said though, if you did somehow make it this far, and you weren't bored to tears by my rambling and nonsense, then thank you for watching. It's silly, but it does mean a lot to know that someone may have watched this far, because really this video is kind of a nothing burger. It was just a poorly edited, poorly shot video of me opening up Godzilla toys in my basement while I drank a Dr. Pepper and listened to Lofi. I don't know. That said though, it really does mean a lot that you made it this far, if you did. But regardless whether or not you made it this far or skipped to the end to see everything in the way that in the best way that I can show you, I hope you're doing okay wherever you are. I hope you're staying safe and you're taking care of yourself. But yeah, just remember to take care and stay safe. But yeah, I'll just let you guys go now. I'm gonna go clean up, take this all in, probably post a photo or two online, and start displaying it in my collection. So yeah, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and remember, go Godzilla. Peace.